just made it to Riomaggiore. It's the town that we're staying at in Cinque Terre, and our place is crazy. Honestly, just look at this view. Like, you're kidding me, right? So we just took a train from Florence to here. It took, I don't know, I feel like 2-ish hours. This is our 3rd stop on our 2-week tour of Italy. I think we're gonna be here for like 3-ish days, but right now we gotta run to do a little pesto making class in the next town over. These towns are like tiny. I did not realize just how small they are, so we're gonna be able to do, I think, all 5 towns in the like 2-3 days that we're gonna be here. Tomorrow we're going to a beach club. We have finally entered the time of the trip where we just get to like relax and be a little bit slower and on the beach, and I need it really bad because after being in Rome and Florence and just doing like go for a week straight, I am exhausted. So if you haven't watched those 2 vlogs, make sure to go watch those now. Let's go learn how to make some pesto. Can I get an apple espresso?
Pestello. Well, the moment this is pistare, smash.
I wish you guys could smell the air out here. It's legitimately just like the best salty, seafoody sea smell that you can ever smell. It really feels like we're on beach vacation now, and I think that this is what I've been waiting for. Our pesto class was so cool. Very different experience than our Cook with Mama experience, but like just being at the restaurant up on the hill, we got to hear like his whole backstory about how he like entered this contest that was like an area that was called the desert in the town of Manarola. It was a beautiful view, but just like a very barren road, and so their mayor said like, hey, if anybody has ideas of how we can use this better, let me know and maybe we can do it. And 3 people entered the contest, and the man who owns that restaurant now, he won. So he just wanted it to be a place that people could come and gather and enjoy and not be super, honestly, just like commercialist. So I really loved that. It was really, really fun. We sat next to this cute girl who's studying in Florence for a month, and her mom. They're from Wisconsin, so really, really fun to get to know them and just chat with them while we were making our pesto. I can't wait to go home and make fresh pesto now that I know the whole thing. It honestly was really easy as long as you have the tools. We're gonna need to get like a mortar and pestle if we're gonna do it. But they said it was snacks. There was quite a lot of food that they gave us. So I think we might get takeaway pizzas and then go and sit on the little rocks that are right down there. Go sit like here, because I'm not like full dinner hungry, but I for sure need to eat more than just the like charcuterie board that they gave us. They gave us a little thing of pesto to take home that like we made, so we'll probably have to get some like cheese and bread and make a little snacky spread while we're here. Yeah, already this is definitely my favorite city we've been to so far. I think I'm gonna like it here.
It's a good place. You can get a vacation home.
Oh. I don't think I would want to have to lug my luggage every time I came to my vacation.
Yeah, it was a lot. That's why you just have a separate wardrobe.
My Italian summer wardrobe.
Yeah.
Good morning. So we are just about to head over to Monterosso for a bit of a little like beach day, but I was just about to take my creatine gummies and they are my latest obsession, so I thought I would share with you guys about them. So these are the creagums. Not only are they like super tasty, I want to munch on them like fruit snacks, but honestly they've just kept my creatine intake so much easier while we've been traveling. Normally creatine would mean powders, shakers, measuring, all of that, but these are just little orange gummies I can just throw in my bag and take on the go. Now you might hear this and think creatine is just for bodybuilders, and honestly I did too until Kevin kind of put me onto this. But creatine is actually good for a ton of other things. We started taking this for like better muscle definition when we were working out, better endurance, better recovery, but it also supports heart efficiency and brain cognition. There's actually just a study done by I think the University of Kansas that showed that taking creatine daily was helping the cognition of patients with Alzheimer's. It basically helps your body and your brain just use energy more efficiently, which honestly everyone can benefit from. Each serving has 3,000 milligrams of creatine and only 1 gram of sugar, which as a diabetic is like a really big win. And for me, it's been the easiest way to keep up with my routine while we've been traveling. Creagums is also doing a promotion right now where all new customers can try this product for free. You just have to cover shipping. So I'll make sure to leave my link below if you are interested in giving them a try. So like I mentioned, we're gonna go do a bit of a beach day today. We've rented beach chairs in like the only beach town that is in Cinque Terre. It's like actually has a sand beach, not just like rocks that you can jump off and that kind of thing. So we're gonna have a little bit of a relaxed day and we'll see what else we get into. Cold. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're back in Manarola. We spent kind of most of the day, honestly, in Monterosso. That's the only of these towns that has sand. It's not sand like our sand, though. It's very, very rocky. So we went to the beach club there, and now we're walking back to, this is the town that we went to the pesto-making class yesterday because it looks so beautiful, and we were like, we have to go back and swim and get like, swim in, woo, so sunny, but like swim and try and get the city in the background kind of pictures. So we'll see what we can accomplish. Cool. I'm singing because I'm scared, and we're in very open water, and I don't like it, so I'm singing.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very pretty, but makes me feel very nervous. Kevin's about to jump off this rock. I can't even tell you how tall it is, but I will not be jumping off of it. The 5 feet that I've been jumping off of today, that's about my limit, but he said, can you go over here and film me and I'll jump off? And I said, be my guest. People have been doing it all day, but that couldn't be me.
You did that.
Yesterday ended up being so much fun. I'm really glad that we ended up leaving the beach, Monterosso al Mare, like fine enough beach, but really going to Manarola and going on the rocks and jumping off and climbing and taking photos and just all of the swimming, and that was way more fun for me. It was way more like adventurous, and it was a good like mix in the day of being able to like be a little bit more adventurous. Also, like the beginning of the day was nice and relaxing because it was really nice to have a chair. I would definitely recommend going online and booking a chair on their website ahead of time, because had we not done that, we would not have gotten a chair. I saw a couple people get turned away because there weren't chairs available. So after we did all of that, we came back, just kind of rinsed off. It was honestly like 9 o'clock when we got back, and usually Italian places are open late for food, but last night that was not the case. I don't know if it's because people don't really stay in the towns and so there's not a ton of tourists, or if they're on an American eating schedule, but usually like Italian places, like dinner, it's normal for it to start at like 10 p.m. and so we just went, we were like walking through our town and we were like, none of these places are open. So luckily we found somewhere we were able to eat, just kind of had a quick little low-key dinner, had the best bruschetta I have ever had. It was so yummy. So today I think we're gonna go to the last 2 towns we haven't been to. We're gonna go to Corniglia during the day. Apparently this is the one that has like a ton of steps, so it's not as busy because people don't like to do the steps. So I think we're gonna eat here in Riomaggiore, go to Corniglia, swim, hang out on the beach, that kind of thing. And then tonight I think we're gonna go to Vernazza for dinner. Vernazza has like a big harbor with lots of boats and that kind of thing, so I think that's the plan for today, but we will keep you posted. Is so hot here, and Kevin told me that it was gonna be like pretty shaded. Not shaded, it is direct sun, all just rocks. He says that maybe he thinks that when they came before, it was later in the evening and so the sun had gone behind the mountain. Not the case right now. So I found myself a little cave. I'm sitting in the cave. He's going to see if he can find an umbrella in the town, which is up a bajillion steps, and I did not want to have to go up. So he's going to see if he can do that. I'm gonna drink my little lemon soda, read my book in my little cave, and hopefully he can find us an umbrella so we can have some shade. The walk back up is bad.
It's not great, but we have to do it.
No, I'm living down here for the rest of my life. This is where I die.
Well, there's worse places to die.
He says I can't have him on camera doing that.
Ecco il mio cuore, I'm giving you all my love. Sempre sarai tu il mio amore.
That is a wrap on our time in Cinque Terre. Honestly, last night did not end up going quite the way we had expected it to, truthfully, because we came back, got ready for dinner, and then we were looking on our cameras and I hadn't seen one of our cats in a minute. And so when the person who is taking care of our cats while we're gone was going, we were like, can you just like check and make sure you can see him? They couldn't find him anywhere. And so I was like freaking out. Like we were like, what if he died? Like, I don't know. But they found him. He was just hiding really, really good. He gets very scared of people, so he was hiding so they wouldn't find him, but he's alive and well. And then we went to dinner. This morning I'm nauseous. We learned that if you put stems from the basil into your pesto, it can make you sick, and I'm wondering if that's what happened last night. Don't know, but I do not feel well today. We are in the process of getting all of our luggage down to get it up to the train station. We looked at the trains last night. Luckily we did, because otherwise we would have been completely screwed. The train to get to the station that we're leaving from to get to Naples leaves at 7:22, and our train is not until 8:35. So we had to be there quite early, and we would have just shown up at 8 expecting to get a train, and then we would have missed our second train. So we're in the process of doing that. So this was a great little trip. I loved this so much, so much. It was so fun to just like be at the beach and get to do a little adventuring, and it's very cute here. So I'm very excited for the next 2 beach stops. We're off to Capri and then Positano, and I will see you there.